Hi everybody and welcome back to some more racing here on this channel. This is KPG-GOONER here, and in today's video we are back on Ducati 90th anniversary doing some more historic tours. Now in today's episode we are in the modern era for today's episode, and this is between 2014 2015, so some more up-to-date bikes. So we're going to get straight into this and do some more tours, so here we go guys. Right guys, first up in today's video is a race on this bike, an A category touring bike. Now this thing has got 160 brake horsepower, it's slightly heavier than a race bike, it's not going to handle as well, but we're racing around a road circuit, so this should be interesting. We're not going to adjust any of the settings, as we always do. We're gonna have a go on this on default settings. It should be interesting. I'm not sure how this is going to be, but it should be good fun. I like the fact you can try all different types of bikes. It's not just about the speed and power, but it's handling as well. So let's jump straight into this and see how we go. So here we go, guys. Right, let's get into this first race in today's video on this touring bike, and I do like the fact that each bike you ride you get a different sort of levers, different crash helmet. It looks really good. Now this thing is an absolute beast. It is massive. This bike is going to be so front heavy as well. It carries a lot more fuel than a race bike, so it's not going to handle as well. I'm not expecting to whiz away in this race, and at the start, oh god, it really does. You feel the weight on that handling. It doesn't turn as well. Also guys, we are going to change up some of the views in today's video. In the next race we may do a different view, just to give you a different experience of the views on this bike. I'm not sure what we're going to do next. We will have a look after this race. God, this thing really doesn't turn in very well. Now I was expecting it to be like this. Oh god, it is quite a big and heavy bike, but it has got 160 brake horsepower, and that is quite a lot, so it's going to be quite a power at low revs. It's just not going to be very fast at top end speed, but it's still going to probably do around the 140 150 mark, I would have thought. And let's just get through this section. This is quite tough. Oh god, someone's come off. Someone's struggling to handle the bike as well, so we've seen one crash already. Right, let's slow this thing down. It's going to have to brake a lot earlier on this bike as it carries a little bit more weight. Oh god, it's really struggling to accelerate up the hill. God dear, when you do open the throttle, it does squirm a bit at the back trying to lean it in, so we're going to have to be aware of that into these tight corners. Let's try and get into that corner. Oh god, again the back end just twisting and slipping away every time I try and open the throttle. That really doesn't turn in. I'm really struggling. Oh my god, I've got a bit of a wiggle at the back here when I try to power out there. See what I mean? We're going to have to be well aware of that, and that cost us a couple of places, but this is what I mean with this game. When you ride these different bikes, you can't ride them all the same way. You've got to be aware of you know, their attributes. This thing carries a lot more weight, and it's a lot heavier, so leaning into the tight corners you're going to have to open that accelerator a little bit more gently and turn in a little bit sooner. And again, to seeing him trying to get around that corner, I leaned way too early and I caught the corner, but hopefully we can settle in. We've settled in now. Hopefully we can do a little bit better on this second lap, but we're losing pace with the front riders. We are really struggling on this first race, but it is unrealistic. I'm expecting it not to be really easy, but let's see if we can get better around this corner. Let's try and get a better speed, almost up to 130 odd miles an hour there. Right, get a tight turn into it, really having to slow down to almost 40 miles an hour around that corner. That's what I mean. It really doesn't handle like a race bike, but these sort of bikes would be for long distance touring across the country. They hold quite a bit of fuel. I mean, the people would have like baggage carriers. Oh god, someone else has crashed. And they would go a really long distance across Europe and stuff like that. These bikes are good. They're well equipped all round. I mean, you have things like heated grips, and they're a little bit more comfortable to ride. But they do possess quite a bit of power, so if you go up to like, oh god, someone else has crashed as well. Oh my god, there's been so many crashes in this race, and we've managed to get up to P2, so all those accidents are helping us. But yeah, these if you are going to go a long distance across Europe or something, this is the sort of bike you would choose. You wouldn't want to go on a race bike. I'm telling you, I've got one, and after being on it for an hour or so, it gives you pains in your wrist and isn't very comfortable on long journeys, but this thing would be. So it does have a mixture of things that a race bike wouldn't have. So let's see if we can just catch up with this rider now and try and get in his slipstream. hopefully we can catch him up on this third lap. But this has been a tough race so far. I mean, even the AI seems to be struggling. There's been quite a few crashes. Let's see if we can get a little bit closer into this last section of the race, going up to the final lap. But you definitely would have to tweak the settings on this bike if you're going to do quite a few races on this. I would advise you to change the settings on it, because it really doesn't turn in very well. The suspension's probably set up for just a basic ride, not a racing ride around this sort of circuit, that's for sure. But that was a much better lap there, so let's see if we can chase down this ride in front. But he's really pulling away. I couldn't seem to go through that corner as quick as him, but I'm trying my best. Let's see if we can get into this corner a bit quicker. We had to slow down quite a bit in the last lap, and that's a little bit better, trying to maintain. Still had to slow down to just under 50 miles an hour there. We used to go around that corner at least about 80-90 miles an hour on a race bike. On this one, you just can't do that. And look at the turning. I'm really struggling to get it turned in as well, and I'm really having to slow down, and it's just not easy. But hopefully we can try and chase this rider down onto this long straight, and again really struggling to turn it in. Oh god, almost clipped the wall there. This thing is an absolute beast, it really is. It's really hard to turn in, but hopefully we can see if we can just catch up with this rider in these slow corners. They seem to be quite slow around these sections. Let's see if we can get a nice turn in. Now that was a bit better. Come on, accelerate. Oh god, again just struggling to accelerate up the hill. Just felt the front wheel go up as well. God, I wasn't expecting that on this sort of bike. But let's see if we can get a nice good turn into there. Now we've got to be careful around this corner. We've had a little scares just trying to accelerate. Come on, gently turn it in, and it's just not wanting to turn in as much as I'd like, but we're managing just to accelerate slightly, and oh god, clip the side again there just as I try to accelerate. It really doesn't turn in very well under when you want to open that throttle, but we're nice and close. Can we go up the inside of the bike here? And we get into first, but we've got a few more corners. Oh no, he's taking me in the inside there. Oh god, this is going to be difficult. I don't think we're going to get him on this last lap. I struggle around this corner, really trying to turn it and accelerate at the same time. Oh no, we're not going to do it, and we caught the wall again there, and I think that's it. We're not going to get any slipstream and catch him up now, but we're going to take second place. Now that was a total different experience on that sort of bike. That's the first touring bike I've had a go on this game, and I'll tell you what, they're really tough to race. But let's get into the next tour, and we'll try something different in that one as well. We can always come back and get all 3 medals, but I would probably change the setup definitely if I did that. But let's get into the next one now. Here we go, guys. Right guys, next tour event we're going to take on is the French Riviera E-Circuit on a Scrambler Icon. Now this is going to be a slightly slower bike. It only possesses 75 brake horsepower. It's quite a bit lighter as well. So we're going to tackle this one. Plus we're probably going to go into this race, and we're going to change the view. This should be really good fun. This is quite a short circuit as well. We're going to be in first person view as well. So let's get straight into it, guys. So here we go. Right guys, so here we go with the next race in today's video on a Scrambler, and look guys, the outfit changes again to suit the bike, which is cool. And also we're going to change the view as well, so let's change that into first person. Hopefully we can do alright in today's race. I mean, I haven't done many races in this view, but hopefully we can do alright. Let's try and get a good start here. Get into this first corner, let's turn it in. Oh god, this bike isn't really slow, it accelerates okay. So hopefully we'll do alright. Let's try and get up the inside, try to tuck it in. God did just make contact with one of the riders in front. Oh god, I just had a bit of a wobble there. It is difficult at first just to get the hang of it and turn it in, but it does help being on a bike that doesn't have a fairing. You've got a better view, so hopefully that should work in our favour. But we haven't had a bad start. We're up to P4. Let's see if we can get up the inside. Get a nice line there. We've got to be really careful we don't get knocked off early on. Let's try and get in the slipstream, and let's see what this bike's like when we open it out. So 120, 125, looking down at the dial, 130. Oh god, so nearly 130. So it's not the slowest bike. So that's a decent speed. Let's try and turn into that tough corner. Oh god, almost hit the fence there, and we've managed. I think, have we got? No, we didn't get into first place. They came around the outside. Oh god, contact again. Oh, this bike, this race is going to be quite close. I can't seem to get past these riders. Oh God, contact again, and we're coming towards the end of the first lap. This circuit is quite short, so we're going to have to be really on it. And God, they're looking behind us. There's quite a few riders with us, so we're going to have to do better on this second lap if we want to win this. Let's try and get up the inside here, turn it into this sharp corner. Let's try and get a better line. Oh God, almost went straight into the wall there. Didn't turn it in very well there. I was going a little bit too fast into that corner, but we just managed to get in front. So let's try and turn it in. Not too sharp. There's a bike right up the inside of me, and again, let's just try and keep it nice and steady and just make sure we're checking behind. Oh, we've managed just to pull away slightly. Let's see if we can get nice and tight into this corner. Oh God, that was awful. Really struggling to turn this thing in. It doesn't handle as well as I thought it'd be, actually, being quite a lighter bike. But it's not really set up for racing, is it? But here we go. Oh God, they're all catching me now. They're going to get in my slipstream, so we need to be careful going into that corner. Oh God, they really are getting my slipstream. And look at them whiz past me. Oh my God. Really did take advantage of that. See if we can get up the inside into slow corner. Slow it down, slow it down, slow it down. Well, let's get another better. Turn it in, turn it in. Oh God, I'm all over the place. And that bike took me at the inside. I'm really struggling around the corners on this thing. I don't know whether it's the bike or the view, but oh God, another one's got up the inside of me as well. So I'm not going to win this race really easy, but can I get past them in that corner? Oh God, that was a good pass there. Just trying to accelerate up the hill, and we're back into first place. But this last lap is not going to be easy. It's going to be really close, so we're going to have to be really careful into these slow corners that they don't go up the inside. I can see the sign, and it looks like there's 3 bikes really close behind us, so we're going to have to be really careful going into these tight corners. Let's just try and take a wider line through here so we don't get knocked off. Slow it down, turn in. Oh, that was a bit smoother, not as good as I reckon you could do it. Let's see if we can just hold it. And looking at the split time, we're slower than our previous lap on that section, so we're not actually improving. We're not finding this bike as easy as I thought to ride, considering it doesn't possess that much power. Maybe it's just the view, but hopefully we can just carry this on and get a win. We've managed to pull away a bit better this time, so hopefully they won't catch us. But look in the binders, they're getting in the slipstream again, so they're going to probably catch us once we get into the slow corner. Let's slow it down nice and gentle. Let's try and get a nice turn into this corner and hopefully get up the hill and win this race. That was much better up the hill, a little bit quicker as well. Let's see if we can accelerate now. Hopefully we'll be home and dry now. I don't think they're going to catch us now going up into these sections. No, I think the gap is too much. It's nearly 0.9 to almost a second. Oh God, just clipped the curb there. That could have thrown us off. Just make sure they haven't caught up with that mistake, and they have. Oh my God, they're going to get in our slipstream. Oh, this is going to be close. Is he going to try and take me on over the line? Oh, this is going to be close. Oh God, only just. Just with that mistake, clipping the curb, that cost us quite a bit of time there, and they almost took me on the line. But we managed to get a win in that race, and that bike isn't too bad. It's quite a fun, sort of a bit slower, not too sure on the handling as well. But let's get into another event, guys. So here we go. And look at this, guys. We've unlocked some more bikes, and these are the legendary machines. So we've got Cole Fogarty's bike. I cannot wait to have a go on that. Oh, that looks awesome as well. Oh, Casey Stoner's bike. Oh, that's going to be good. Can't wait to have a go on that one. That looks another awesome machine. Ah, Dobby's bike as well. So the MotoGP bike. That is going to be so quick in a straight line. I cannot wait to have a go on that. Right, guys, and that's the next tour coming up soon. But let's jump straight back into the modern era and choose another event to tackle in today's video. Let's do something different. Let's have a look. This head-to-head. Head-to-head on the Scrambler. I quite like these, so let's tackle this one and see how we do on this. Hopefully we can do it first time, but I'm not sure how this is going to go. Whether the head-to-head, the person that you've got to chase down is going to be on the same bike. I hope he is, otherwise on that circuit that's going to be a real challenge. So let's get straight into this, guys, and have a go. So here we go. Right, guys. So we need to catch him up to get the gold within with 40 seconds left. So let's just jump straight into this and see if we can do it. Right, so there goes our rival, and luckily he's on the same machine, so hopefully we can do this. But we've got 2 minutes, and to get the bronze we need to get past him and hold the position before the clock runs down to 1 second. But what I find most difficult about these challenges is the other vehicles on the circuit, they get in your way. So let's see if we can get past him, as he's got past that really trying to turn it in, and as I said, that one got in our way around that corner. That's going to cost us some time. Let's see if we can turn into this left-hander. Oh, we're going to have to get nice and tight. Really struggling to get any speed around these corners. We might have to make a few adjustments if we can't do it in this first attempt. Oh, God, turn it in. God, we almost went into the wall there trying to turn it in. But he's still within our sights. But look at the clock. It's running down. So we have to get past him before we hit that 40 seconds to get the gold. I'm not sure whether we're going to do this first time. Just managed to avoid that motorcycle there. Right, these corners are really tough. He's got a really tough left-hander. Slow it down, slow it down. The back kicked up there, trying to brake and try and get a nice drive and try and get in the slipstream. We've got 20 seconds left to try and get the gold. Oh, this is going to be difficult. I don't think we're going to be able to do it. But let's see if we can at least get the silver. Let's see if we can get nice and tight into this corner. We might be able to get past him if we can take this really fast, get nice and tight in. Try a nice tight line. Oh no, we didn't get a good drive round there. And we're definitely not going to get the gold. Let's try and turn in on the curb. God, dear, that was really challenging. Right, let's get in his slipstream. We need to get past him soon if we want to get a silver. But there's a difficult left-hand corner coming up, so we're going to have to get close to him before we get to that. That's when he's going to slow down. We might be able to get past him then. Right, here we go. We're going to have to take this at quite a decent speed, and there's another rider there, so we're going to have to avoid that. Trying out the inside. I think we're going to get past him. Turn it up. Oh no, I think he's got a better drive out that corner. Damn, he's going to get away now. Let's just try and get in his slipstream. We're running out of time. I don't think we're even going to get the bronze. Right, let's just try and take him on the line. Damn you, I can't get past him. He's holding me off. Oh God, yes, we managed to get past him. Right, let's just hold it for a few seconds. Oh God, he's going to try and get past. Can we hold it? Yes, we just managed to do it and we got the bronze. But bloody hell, that was really, really hard. He blocked me off, so we managed to get the bronze. I think I'm going to have another go, guys. We've got to do better than that. So let's just jump straight into that and have another go. So here we go. Right, guys, now we know what the challenge is like. We need to take these corners a little bit quicker and take a little bit more of a risk. So let's see if we can get around these corners at a higher speed. Let's see if we can at least improve on that last run and try and take a silver. But to get a gold, you're going to have to take each corner perfect, I'm telling you. I was nowhere near the gold, so let's see if we can get in the better line, avoiding that rider that time. Now that was much better, so we didn't lose any speed up the hill. Let's try and get a nice turn in here, trying to not slow down too much. And just take my finger off the accelerator and just let it slow down itself rather than using the brakes, so we can maintain a decent speed. Right, let's get a nice tight line in here. Turn it in. Oh, that was all right. So we just managed to avoid that section. I don't think you can avoid just going out wide on that corner, but let's see if we can get him here. Oh, we're getting nice and tight and close now, so we're going to have to try and get him in these next couple of corners as the time is running down very, very quickly. Right, so this is our opportunity. Can we get past him in this corner? Let's try and take a nice tight line. Oh, God, I just managed to hold him off. I've just got to hold it for a second. Oh my God, I'm going to do it. Yes, we do it. Oh my God, that was unbelievable. So we managed to take the gold. And that was awesome. Right, guys, that brings us to the end of today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. There's going to be plenty more coming up on this channel, on this game. You've seen some of the bikes that are going to be coming up in the next couple of videos. I hope you enjoyed it. Please give us a thumbs up and a comment, and I will see you soon. Thank you so much, guys, and bye-bye.